percent advantage, or rather 100 extra buckaroonies per city.
Should I lay down in
Advanced
bed?
Warrior does have the advantage. He's looking pretty good. Taking some really nice juicy hit off. Kind of a freebie right there. Onto a plane from a silo. You don't really want to allow that. You're also overextending your attacking into your opponent's area. He is halfway across the map. It's going to take Advanced Warrior 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 turns to reach this. And it's going to take 3+ turns for Blue to reach this.
Right.
I don't like this overextension.
I'm a fucking idiot.
This is the part where I probably would back off as Blue. You lick your wounds. You don't keep fighting into this.
I have decided that I give up.
You don't have to lose the game, die on the hill, fight and overextend to prevent this cap over here. Just say. We'll see what he does. I have a hankering that he's going to attack me that. Oh my god, build a damn recon too. You would see all of this movement. All of this movement. You need a recon here, and you should build the first thing you should do. The first thing,
maybe I should play
before
with a
he
different
does
team
anything
for
else, before he brushes his teeth, before he eats his cereal, before he does God knows what in the morning. Build a recon. Build a recon. Okay, well he... Nerdy lower level series is earning its name. Okay, well you have your zone. Oh, we have a recon at home. Why would I need another recon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, you're not gonna reach that copter, man. This is way out of position as well. And this copter can reach that copter after he kills off a few units. It's gonna be able to kill the infantry, kill the copter. It's not looking good for Blue early. I'll just say right now for Brucey Baby. He sneaks the little infantry in. Okay, now the copter will live. He's really overextending. He's gonna get a lot of free hits on all of these units over here. Look a little
they're
dubious.
significantly stronger compared to the rest of the team.
Nuts, man. Okay. I see.
Whatever, I'm too lazy to do equipment.
He really wants forward presence. He has the vision granted because he has his own recon and tanks in the general vicinity, so it works. But this is hyper aggressive, man. I don't know about that. This seems a little too overextended. Way too easy to reinforce for Blue. Blue's going to town on the sides over here. Black's going to town on the sides over here, capturing everything. Blue has a lot of catching up to do. This recon's probably going to interrupt these two as well. So, a little doobie. Little doobies. I don't know why this is retreating like that. He probably just fire off on that. He's not. He's actually. Is he going to retreat? The Advanced Warrior is retreating. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. I mean, he could attack these 2 tanks over here. Their artillery can't only reach this one over here. So you can do 2 hits over here, kill that tank. Wrap one around, attack this. I mean, there's some gameplay over here. He doesn't know about this anti-air over there. He hasn't seen the anti-air go through, so maybe he's a little scared of the anti-air. So he's conceding in the middle pretty much to Blue. Interesting. I'm also surprised that this recon's being very passive. I would have put this recon not in this forest, but like revealing, I don't know, this forest, anywhere over here to see what's going on the sides over there. Because you see all this forest over here, you have to use your imagination. If you're sending everything over here, and you have intel, you see where everything's going. There's probably nothing over there but infantry, so why not put your recon over there? Even if there isn't infantry, even if there is one tank, that tank will not kill a Sturm Recon. It is not powerful enough. Tank and an infantry will still not kill a Sturm Recon on a plane. So I would put that Sturm Recon forward, see what's going on, attack these little guys on the city if need be, but utilize that recon. Utilize this recon. These recons are offensive. Sturm recons are offensive. They don't want to sit around. They have that super high movement. This is your intel recon. You want to be utilizing this recon. I would have put a much more aggressive position. I get it, he doesn't want to die in the forest, but like, context clues, you see a lot of army here. If there's like 2 infantry or whatever here, there's probably a lot of units like on the sides, but if everything's in the middle, you know, process of elimination. Blue going for the attack. He's actually going to get the property. Wow. Wow, the gamble paid off, I suppose. It was a wild gamble. Is he going to be able to stop this? Like, no, he's definitely not going to get that cap. He's definitely not going to get that cap. Advanced Warrior still actually has the advantage. Despite being Sturm on Sasha. So that's going to be an easy interrupt to the cap. Beakies. Attacks the ABC. Slowly but surely enter moving forward, or artillery moving forward. Both of them captured the back city over here, while Blue is in the process of doing quite soon. But Advanced Warrior is playing very passive. I'm surprised, to be honest. I guess in this situation, maybe you build rockets and you build a strong death ball, do a methodical push. That wouldn't go astray right here. Neotank is, it's alright, I suppose. It's going to be hard for blue to reinforce against the Neotank, because once they find out there's a teched up unit, a bomber is going to take 2 to 3 turns to reach where the Neotank is, so it's not a bad decision. I do kind of like rockets in this situation, that you put rockets here, you slowly push. You build a big death ball, you push, you push, you push. Right now they're kind of fragmented. One army over here, one army over here. You really want to regain control over here. That artillery is not that scary. Put your own artillery here. Fire back and forth. Keep it occupied. Maybe have another artillery. Maybe overwhelming. 2 artillery versus 1 artillery. That artillery won't survive that long. It's not that scary, to be perfectly honest. You want to reunite your forces. You don't want to be pincered like Moses parting the river, or whatever the hell. Okay, so you want to make sure that your units are together. Especially in Storm, little death ball, when you have some indirects. So blue's retreating, he got what he wanted, he got the property, and now he finally has the income lead. Granted, he actually has 24,000 to 25,000, so he's actually behind, but since he's Sasha, he has the extra 10, or 100 funds, so it looks like he has more. He's missing this property over here to tie it. So, let's see what he can do. Now, that's where we're starting to pull a little, for now he's doing the overwhelm. There you go. Overwhelm this thing. There's also like no intel. This thing has no idea what's going on. Imagine having a recon here. You see the Neotank, you build a bomber already. But he doesn't have any intel. He's gonna get caught off guard by that Neotank. I just know it. I have a hankering. And then he builds, oh yeah, this recon died. He builds another one. It's 4K. Look, so cheap, man. It's like nothing. It's keeping this occupied as well. This artillery is being occupied. I love this recon. I love all the recons in this map. Everyone loves recons. And now Advanced Warrior's doing a little subtle push down here. Little push. Little pushy whoosh. Meanwhile, Bruce Baby over here, he's going toward the top. So you're seeing a little push up here, and we're seeing a little push down here. No, like a piston. I feel like we're going to maybe have some comp tower trades in the process. Blue in the middle, he's backing up a bit. He got what he wanted in this property. He doesn't really need to use this forward anymore. He could probably shift these troops downward or upward. He has the middle, so he has the say in where do I want to front shift easiest. Although, front shifting on this map is much more difficult because the recon sees where you're going. So, you can't really catch your opponent off guard when you front shift. It's more like standard play where your opponent sees where you're going. Front shifts can still be effective if your opponent sees where you're going, but they're just not as powerful. But they're still good, so... Let's see what Blue can muster. He gets 1 hit off on that artillery, but now this artillery is going to DEI. Boonga. Bonga. And now there's no recon support, so how can he even see? It's blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Bagoonga. Baganga. Yeah, but now Black's reinforcing. Got a tank over here to match this tank, but he doesn't have an anti over here. This copter is ready to feast. Now we're seeing the rockets. I like the rockets. Start with the methodical push. Bring them over here. Put in the forest. Boom, boom, boom. Beat all that. Put in this forest. Boom, 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 boom. In the middle. Boom, 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 boom. Like you just push forward. That's Sturm, baby. Strong infantry walls. Good use of indirects. That's Sturm's bread and butter. And recons. Recon early game presence. Then you tech up the units. Tech up the indirects. I love rockets in Sturm. Everyone else, I hate rockets. So we're seeing the market crash. Tank gets hit off. You don't want to attack this on the city now because it's got 40% defense, 20% firepower. Sturm tanks only have 90% attack, so not really going to be doing too much. So I wouldn't be surprised if the tank does not attack into that. Also, there's a copter ready to make that tank a dead boy. And did you see the new tank? I guess he just got a hankering. He just knew something was off, maybe? Calls it 6 cents, I don't know, but he built a bomber. Didn't even see the Neotank yet, good for him. So, bye-bye. Neotank comes in, boonga-doonga-doonga. Yeah, now we're seeing the great offensive by Advanced Warrior. He's pissed off. The rockets are coming forward. All the units, it's blue, you're gonna back off. But I don't like the trades. You're attacking over here. Remember what I said, you don't attack everywhere at once. You're attacking all out here, don't attack there. Because granted, there's gonna be other units that are gonna take advantage of you. So... See all this going on over here? Your opponent's kind of weak? Yeah, don't attack elsewhere. That's my advice to you. And also, dedicating 2 artillery to kill a recon, that's a little sussy baka in my book. Because the recon's still going to get intel every single turn. I'd still be able to recon. I don't care if it dies 1 turn. I'm building recon every single turn. I just love recon so much on this map. So, here comes the copter, here comes the tank, infantry, and then just like that, blue is one the side over here. There's a tank over here, but it stands no chance against the others. This tank can shift northward. Blue's probably going to win this over here. Probably retreat down here, I would suppose. Retreat in the middle. Looks like it's winning opportunities up here at the moment. Retreat in the middle, win up here. Seems to be a good MO right here. He's overextended. He's going to lose that property that he worked so hard to get, though. But hey, you gotta lick your wounds sometimes. The artillery are getting into position. They're a little defensive, though. They're not going to be able to stop that. He might sack a couple of infantry to get that, but I don't know if it's worth it. Smart move moving the tank back over here. You don't know what's going on over here. You're winning over here, losing over here. You don't know what's going on in the corner over here. That property's full sketch. You don't want to overextend and lose an infantry because unit count matters the most. Recon build first. I love it. First thing you do, build recon. Beep 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 beep. He's going all out. Damn. Okay. There's nothing on the city though. That's sussy. That is sussy. Ooh, that's also a terrible trade. Look at that. Takes 1 damage from a 3 HP tank. Man, that's wonky. Medium tank comes in. He has nothing to put on the city to defend. He's going to the Green Abyss, and that's on a road. Even more egregious than leaving the city open is the Neo tank is on a road, which is going to enable to be one-shot by the bomber. Especially with this Tasha power. That's really big overextension. By advanced forward. Getting a little too cocky. He was way too passive earlier. Now he's like overcompensating by getting too cocky. You want to have more position. If you kill something with Neotech, ideally surround it with other units after. Put the infantry here, the tank here. Make it hard for a bomber or another opposing Neotech, or even a medium tank to do damage to you. This is just a sitting duck. Even if there's a bomber, even if there's a Neotech in this forest, that's still a phenomenal trade. Neotech on a road, attack from a Neotech on a city, like that's just asking for it. So, I don't like that Neotech aggressiveness. You don't want to put that in front lines like that and just sacrifice 22,000 just like that. And it's gonna go bye-bye. It's gonna go bye-bye. That's the sad part. So first thing Blue should do, recon please. No, first thing, market crash or whatever. Look at all that money, holy shit! He's definitely going to wipe out Advanced Warriors, all his charge, but yeah, recon first, bomber attack? I don't think you even need the power to kill this in one shot, do you? Copter coming in. Sees this over here. Does not see that. Oh, they both don't reach. The Copter's getting a free hit. And I think he's going to get the city, too. Beepity beepers. I think even if that attacks from the infantry, it won't do enough if he uses the power here. He's going to... No! Brucey, baby! He's making a little Brucey comeback over here. Don't look down. Advanced Warrior. He is over here. He's got, oh, God knows, 7 infantry or something over here against 1 in a tank. Can the tank hold down the forts? That remains to be seen. That Neo tank is dead. And boom! Oh wow, didn't kill. That's stern defense for you. Now it's dead. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, you're not gonna. Oh, okay. He's sacrificing it all to get that in. I'm surprised he hasn't used the power yet. What is he waiting for? I don't know about that. I mean, 4 damage to kill a whole copter. I mean, I guess you already have the bomber here, so it's not a huge deal. The bomber's gonna die regardless, so... Okay, here comes the market crash. Sapping. Oh my god! Look at all this money. Boop! All gone. 63,000. Charge. Gone. Zip. Zip. Zippity zero. Zoopity doodah. Gone. Don't... What is this? Don't do that. You're putting this on a road, man. There's a copter. Why are you sacking him there? Put the tank on. Attack the tank on there. They're gonna do that. Yeah, don't. Now the medium tank's gonna get a free kill on him.
What's with all these strange arbitrary decisions?
Kill on that tear over there. It just doesn't make sense. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's better. Okay. You proved me wrong. He had it this time. He had you ready to surround it. Smart. Smart. Sort of trapped the medium tank a little bit too. Not completely, but a little trapped. APC 2 coming in. Hey, that medium tank can get a free hit on this artillery over here. Not terrible. This bomber's pretty well protected. I'm liking this. It's gonna still get hit. That's why you have rockets. Rocket's gonna guarantee that bomber is gonna get hit. It's not gonna die, but it's gonna get hit. Probably knock down to 3 or 2. Probably, actually maybe 4 with the power up. So let's see how much it does. Advance Force sneaking these little properties over here. Look at that little sneaker over there. You can sneak this one too. You can go for 3 and try to overwhelm. Yeah, there you go. Boonga. Boonga. And there goes the bomber. 4, I would guess. Yep, 4-7. Not bad. Still does a lot of damage. Bonk. Does 8 to her artillery. Bonk, 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 bonk. Kills the copter. See, that copter didn't need to die. Even though this bomber got hit, he still didn't like that copter. The copter could have attacked the medium tank or something else that could have been covered. The defense force going balls to the wall in the middle. Unable to stop that. Honestly, I think Bruce can get both comm towers. Wow. Not good for Advanced Warrior. Not good for Advanced Warrior. Boonk. Boonk. He's saving up his... How does he have so much money? Oh my god. This Sasha income is nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Let's look at the stats real quick. Pretty dead even. 15-15 kills to death. What, really dead even. Okay, I'm impressed. Okay. So Bruce, what is Bruce gonna do? He needs to damage that medium tank's kind of a pest. His Neo tank isn't in quite range yet. He needs that Neo tank or medium tank to bonk around a little bit more.
Am I missing something? There's no reverse L shape here.
That backbone, I guess, is doing some work, but he's gonna get the comm tower this turn. Not this turn, maybe the next turn. This is gonna have like a little bit of a stab in the back kind of attack, but it's only gonna stop it for 1 turn extra. So that's not gonna be that devastating. Another market crash boosting that defense. Sasha is now getting quite a decent income advantage, although he's gonna lose at least 1 or 2 of these. Gets a bonk off on the rocket. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Not only does it cost 50k, it's a pain in the ass to move at 5 spaces every turn. So even getting into position, that's why you want to go for the indirects. It's hard to put them in position, especially if they're not stern, but even a stern when they have 0% movement stuff. It's still frustrating.
I'm supposed to be able to move this to the south now.
This tank over here is like, I'm scared. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. There might be artillery, there might be something going on over there. I'm just going to be chilling over here. I can't blame him. He doesn't know what's going on. It's risky, but now there's going to be another wild income swing. Boom, 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 boom. Attacks slowly stops it temporarily, but it's not really going to matter. He's going to get the comm tower next turn. He's going to have 2 comm towers soon, probably. Oh, wow, look at that. Bong, 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 bong. That's pretty devastating attack, not gonna lie. Advanced Warrior is cleaning up in the middle right now. He's cleaning them up. Cleaning it up. Bruce built another artillery. Man, I guess it's doing some damage, but you know about this Neo tank, you can build your own bomber. There's so many factors, like you will never know, because you never had the intelligence to really compare how much of a difference it would make, but I guarantee you a recon would be so much more valuable than an artillery. So we're gonna see Bruce is gonna get 2 comm towers easily. Dunk. Dunk. Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is that's a
hello.
Okay. Didn't expect that. Okay. I would coalesce these tanks, don't attack into the 6 HP, pull them back over here, bring them back. Attack that
You're
tank,
the lady?
attack that anti-air, finish off the anti-air maybe, with your own anti-air. Yeah, bring them back, bring them home, bring the boys home.
You're the lady the hoplite girl was looking for?
Mark crash again.
She's certainly right.
Like, he doesn't spend all of it. He spends
She
like
is
maybe like
indeed very ladylike.
26k a turn. He saves so much money, it's crazy.
I wouldn't call murderous intent ladylike though.
He can capture this.
That's just murderous like.
He should be feeling pretty good. Oh, he's really prioritizing. He doesn't want to go for the city. Interesting. I regret that later, because it's going to be hard to regain that. A lot of units. But it's still a massacre in the middle, though. It's still a massacre. This tank, though, is like, I know they're near. He literally cannot move off that comm tower. He wants to hold the comm tower as long as possible. That'd be a great advantage. Sasha with 2 comm towers for Sturm. Sturm's going to just be like, stop it. 8 fire truck. Stop it. Like, Sasha's gonna be much stronger. She can hold 2 comm towers. See if she can. It looks like Advanced Warrior is like, oh, you're gonna get that, but I need that, man. I need that shit. He's moving up northward. Smart move, throwing them north, not fighting down here, and going up there. He needs to retreat them with the main crowd.
Let's do this.
So that needs to move up. There you go. Still in range of this little.
Well, actually, there's still one last puzzle left to do.
Smart move. I like it, Brucey. I like it, Brucey. tank reinforcement, he smells something's going fishy over here. He sees 2 infantry, he saw another one go into the forest, he's probably expecting like an artillery in the forest or something soon. So he's getting a little wary, he wants to get another tank in support.
I want more kisses.
Okay, slowly shifting his units up. Yeah, tank is not really supported as you'd like to see. It's on a silo. Here's everything.
Just like the aircon.
It's identical. It's identical.
Went off a little too early.
Unless you're going north, it's short. Or with one in the middle, it's identical. It's a little bit slower. What's the hell? What's the lander? No. But now, anyway, Bruce is bringing all his units up north. He realizes Advanced Warrior is doing the same, so he's going to react to that, getting all his units in position, saving some money as well. He's going to be over 50,000. Love saving money. Here comes BBs. And boom, 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 boom. Blue's cleaned up. And the units are not in position. They can't do a counterattack. In one turn, he's going to recapture the clock tower. Bruce better get ready. Brucey, babe. You better get ready, boy. Is that enough? You know, Advanced Warrior will be regaining that property. Blue doesn't have that many infantry in position to recap, so once it's lost, it's hard to regain. So, tricky dicky for sure. Tank comes in, attacks from the silo. I hate that lander, man. I hate that lander. Stupid sexy lander. Anyway, these copters are all revealed.
Ooh, we get to see her in the side.
Right outside the vision, I like that.
Very nice.
Right outside the terror range, I
we
like
get to see her back too. I'd like to see her back.
Probably behind it.
I'm sure I will get the 3D model to view later.
This is dubious though. It's looking scary. Advanced Warrior's got a lot of units up there. I don't like these tanks attacking over here. At the same time, they're gonna get mauled. And that rock, this is not safe at all. There's shoals. It's not an ocean tile. That is completely exposed. You're trying to capture a property in the middle of this huge attack? That's a Mang's infantry if I've ever seen one. Don't like that at all. If you had a recon here, maybe you know about this other Neo tank, maybe you know about all these units shifting over here. It's literally got everything over here. One medium tank over here and one copter, that's basically it. Everything is up there. You're really like sending it. And we're still saving money. Oh my god, 3 infantry. He's got so much money. Oh, but Advanced Warrior, man, he's gonna get his power. Dunk, donk, dinkity, dunk, bang, donk, dunk. He's gonna get the power for sure. Boom.
Seems like there's
and then it's gonna hit
no
probably...
enemies here, so that's nice.
The lander's gonna get hit, okay.
Right, because the Aru fucking kills them all.
So the T-copter are gonna get hit by this meteor strike? Because he's 100% getting it, yeah. Bonk. Okay. Just 4 damage to these over here. That's not the end of the world. It actually doesn't do that much, to be perfectly honest. But more important, though, gives you 10% firepower, 10% defense, and now Sturm has 130 defense. Very hard to attack his units. They're going to take some good counterattack damage as well. Honestly, if he was able to cap this turn, that would have been devastating. It would have been really hard to stop him from capping. And now, oof, look at these infantry 4s over here. Bruce now, he's in a little bit of a pickle. He's a little bit of a pickle. He's got a lot of money, man. He should have been pumping out units left, right, and center with all that money. Now, what's he going to build? 2 Neo tanks and a tank? Like, that's crazy, man. Use your money. It's like Numi all over again. I think Numi had like 5 55,000 funds to spend it. It's like New Me Part 2. He can build another bomber? What's he gonna do with that other bomber? Is he gonna heal it? I don't get why he's saving so much money. I don't get it. He's not Colin. Like, this, he's playing him like Colin almost. Advanced Warrior's gonna get the cap. Boom, 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 boom. Over here, he's attacking as well. What is Bruce to do? What is Bruce to do? This is massive. This is a good death ball by Advanced Warriors. Kudos. That's pretty strong. Even the T-Copter is getting involved. I love these T-Copters on the map. They're doing a lot of work. They're really transporting units left, right, and center, putting more pressure in the properties on the side. So I love T-Copters. They're really paying their dues. These things, yeah, these things suck, fat one. Suck them, if you know what I mean. So don't do that. T-Copters, though, love them. Love. Sees his medium tank, yeah, what do you have to counter that? I guess just hope that he attacks into this, but then he sees it as well. He's not going to attack into that if he sees it. You don't want to show your artillery. Copter, oh, this is going to be ugly. This is going to be ugly. This is going to be ugly.
Oh, what did this...
Late market crash.
What did this do?
Okay. I think Advanced Warrior is going to mop him up this turn on the top. Bonk. Bonk. Combine. Oh, a recap. Kill off one of them copters. Wait. Oh, this one couldn't reach. Okay, for a second I was like, why didn't he kill that with one of the anti-air? But it makes sense now. Bonk. Look, Neotank reveals, Neotank attacks. Whoa! That's a bad trade. That's a first strike, and you're doing a 6-7. Oof. That's the power of power. That's the power of 2 comp towers to 0. He's not going to have a comp, so Bruce is actually okay. Thought he was dead for a second. These terrible trades, and this bomber can get a hit on the other healthy Neotank. Okay, so not all his hope is lost. He needs a recon, though. One thing I'm noticing about Bruce, he doesn't have enough recons. He has one over here. He's late to the game. He should have had this, like, turns ago over here. He has no vision. He's got these tanks. They can't see this artillery. Meanwhile, Advanced Warrior's got really good vision. You can see it with the recon here, he sees with the recon here, he sees with the recon here, he sees with the recon. I love Advanced Warrior's vision. This is Fog of War. A lot of it, winning in Fog of War, is your intelligence. Your intelligence gathering versus your opponent. Advanced Warrior sees everything. He knows what to expect. He knows where the units are. He saw that this is over here, he retreated his medium tank. He sees where everything is. Bruce is kind of fighting blindly. And granted, it's been working out for him pretty well for how that's been going, but I don't know, this thing has been useless. It hasn't been doing jack shit for like 10 turns. That artillery right there, useless. Useless! I would have just, like, at this point, like, delete it, go to recon. Just cut your losses. Not worth it. Anyway. Brucey. Still somehow maintaining somewhat equal income. Bomber gets a nice juicy hit. Attack the anti-air. Oh, not attacking the artillery. I would have. Well, to be fair, this actually won't be able to attack anything. Except for that 2 HP tank, so it's not a big of a deal. Or the infantry. Bonk. Okay, not a terrible engagement with Bruce, okay. But he has more units over here, so he needs to win something over here, because he has less than the Advanced Warrior over here. That new tank's going to be a little bit of a pass. But he has a medium tank over here that's going to heal the full HP, probably bring it down. Another market crash. Not going to allow Sturm another power for the rest of the game, probably. Once Sturm uses 1 power for Sasha, it's really, really, really hard to get another one off. Just by virtue of the increased 20% cost, and then the Sasha powers just, they never stop coming. Boom, 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 boom. Passport, good wall breaking though. Weakens the Neo tank, weakens the bomber. It's still kind of up in the air though. Advanced Warrior's units are a little bit weak. He's got this weak Neo tank, this weak Neo tank, but he has numbers. He has a lot more numbers over here. Whereas Bruce has less numbers. He needs to push over here. He needs to like win these properties back for some like. Honestly, he could do an HQ push over here. To be honest, APC pressure, kill the copy with his anti. This is doable actually. It's not. It's going to take 4 turns to cap it though with 1 infantry, but that means doable. Because he's going to lose this up here. He can't win this long term. He's got to retreat. He's probably going to fight on though. He's going to lose up there. Okay, he's retreating. He would have just lost if he kept fighting there. Boom, good. Medium tank getting a little too ballsy over here, but the thing is, he only has 1 anti-air right there. But luckily for him, he has another one nearby. So this copter is actually not going to get a free hit as he thinks. Oh, bye-bye, copter. Brucey with the counterplay at the bottom, coming soon to the theater to you. Okay. That's where though. A lot of units at the top. A lot of units. Now, if I'm Bruce, I'm probably gonna heal all the units. Kills off the helicopter, one-shots it. Just 3 get tank though. Just to heal those tanks though. You have Sasha, typically you're more inclined to heal because you're gonna have more money. Might as well use that money to heal your units. So I'm expecting him. Maybe you can do a friendship, bring these all south. Build indirect over it. I feel like you need directs over here to like stop him from capturing all these properties over here. Adventurer's backing off a bit because he's waiting to heal these units first. And then once he gets to full HP Neotanks, I think he's gonna press again. He's not really going too far deep. Honestly, if I'm Advanced Warrior, I'm probably going for the throat, capturing one of these 2 properties next turn. Just because you're winning so handily over there. Copter coming in, you're gonna chomp. Oh, you really wanted to kill that? So the medium tank can go right in the sweet spot and hit both of those and not get hit back. But not happening. I mean, he's going for the throat now. He's got the artillery backing up. Advanced Warrior's looking pretty strong right now, so he has the lead for sure. Man, imagine if you're Sturm facing this, that'd be a beautiful meteor strike, but it's Sasha, not Sturm. So, this copter's gonna get weakened, but not killed, because that is a weakened off anti-air. Badunga. And he needs to get some counterplay down there. I don't see him winning unless he does. And I think there's a 35-day limit, I'm not entirely sure. Now, the front shift has begun. Advanced Warrior got what he wanted. I like him moving the center presence. Capture this property. He was isolated over here. Go in the center where you have maximum flexibility, you have better vision. Flexibility and vision you have in the center. Over here, you don't really know it's over there. You have the recon, which is nice, but you could get maybe these 2 properties, but he's not pushing it. He sees the Neotank. He knows if he moves here first, he's going to have the advantage, because then this Neotank's going to have to follow. You're going to be 1 turn behind him. Wait, I gotta go. And then at a point, you can't comp, because then if they're on the shoal or in the plains over here, you're going to get... So I like that front shift. Very beautiful by Advanced Warrior. I don't know about this attack over here. It actually looks like it'll work, so that changed my mind. These copters spammed by Sturm. I guess it was unexpected for Bruce, facing Sturm copter spam, which was so
gold ingot.
But he doesn't have enough anti-air to deal with these copters, so they're going to town over here. The medium tank is healed up now. Advanced Warrior's just kind of winning on all fronts now. And, ooh, he's attacking into that. That's gonna be brutal. Yeah, that's gonna be brutal. I think this is gonna be a big turn for Advanced Warrior. Reveals. Weaken the infantry. Oh, we can get the comp tower, too, maybe. Maybe, that's a gamble. But boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's so weak. Is that 2 artillery? Oh, it's 5 HP though. Okay, that's not good back. So what? There's a copter. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah. It's looking like a knockout blow if I've ever seen. And imagine if you got the meteor strike here too. I mean, there's not even that much units left.
What's the all-round doing here, honestly?
What? Why the hell did he build this? Why did he build it? Did he wanted a meteor here? Okay, so the Sturm... Why? You don't even have enough infantry to pump out enough to even justify 1? Why are you building another one to heal a freaking bomber? Oh, girl. Baboon, brain... Yeah. Oh, Lord. Good, anyway. He heals his bomber, hurry.
16,000, alright. This is within my level.
Some chances there.
Defeat while asleep. Wow, that's gonna suck.
It actually worked out for him, even though she probably shouldn't have. I think he would have been punished in a more disciplined game.
Fire.
I think it was a little nutty at the beginning. But later on...
Let's just start with a burst turn and see how far we can get that way.
Up about here. Front shift this Neotank to that shoal there. Get these all, and the Neotank was too slow and behind, and at that point, you can't get any counterattacks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually do some damage back. You have the Copters in position. Copters aren't in position to defend it. You got all these are killed, first strike, no counterattack. Didn't do anything on him. He killed off one thing. And he's attacking the road, and he just got cleaned up after that, and then the rest is history. The recon too, man. Advanced Warrior knew when a bomber was coming, he knew when the copter was coming. Black got caught, or Blue got caught off so many times with the copter. Look, the copter spam at the end. Copter spam, boom, boom, boom. If he had... God, he would have known about the copters. I think the biggest tilt was not building a recon. You would have known so much more when the first Neotank was built, when the rockets was built, when the copter span happened. You would know all of these things. 4K. And this one, I think he only killed off one, maybe two, and he gave up with the artillery. Like, he just gave up. You don't want to waste your artillery's time attacking this recon here. So, that recon was MVP easily. You saw what was going on. When all the units went by, this way, whenever anything was built from the airport over there, it was just the MVP by a grand mile. So, well played Advanced Warrior. I really like this death blow towards the end, too. Like that's scary. That's scary right there. That's scary. You're tagging into it, you still don't lose. Here. Yeah, good luck with that. And then you just get everything. So well played by Advanced Warrior. Bruce, I think, had some good play early on too, but he just got a little too nutty with the C units as well. Saving the money, I get you want to save money, but imagine if he had like 4 Neotanks up here instead of 2. Like, he couldn't afford it. Like, he had enough money for more tanks and more everything. He could pump out copters every single turn. He literally could have had like a billion copters. He only built like copter here, copter here, copter here. Why is he not spending money? Why not make it harder for your opponent to make even more anti-air? I just didn't get that. Like, you could have built copters literally every single turn. He didn't. So that was a little questionable, but I think he still has some points to play. Anyway, that was a nutty game. I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys were entertained. I'll see you guys next time.
全力を見せてやる。はーい、終わりです。ほら。ほれ、とどめです。暗いな。どうだ、黙ってて。これでとどめよ。どうだ、いくよ。そら、とどめです。ほら、いた。
こう。
ください。ほれ、とどめよ。ほら、ひらり。いくよ。これでほら。ほれ、合格です。 倒す。へっへー。ひらり。なあ、終わりです。暗いな。なあ、パワーアップ。これで
She's up there on the beat! If you're a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you might have heard somebody claim that series creator Hirohiko Araki hates dogs. I've been a JoJo fan for nearly 10 years now, and I was hearing this back when I was still new, and it remains as a common topic of discussion to this day. This belief usually stems from the amount of dogs that appear in JoJo which end up perishing, usually in some kind of horrifying way. But does Araki actually hate dogs? Well, I'd like to actually look into this claim. First, I'm going to take a look at how many dogs have actually died in JoJo. Then I want to find out what exactly Araki has said when it comes to his feelings about dogs, and if that is reflected by the manga. Hopefully by doing this we can finally learn once and for all if Araki actually hates dogs. I think it goes without saying that this video will contain some spoilers for JoJo. I'll be showing some things from multiple different parts, but I'd say as long as you've seen up to at least part 3, you'll avoid any major spoilers. Let's start with part 1, with JoJo's first and possibly most well-known dog death, the death of Jonathan's dog Danny. This happened as part of Dio's plan to mentally break Jonathan when he sealed Danny inside of the trash incinerator. If you only watch the anime, you might not be familiar with this, but in the manga it's much more graphic since you actually see Danny burst out of the furnace door on fire. Here you also have the extra detail of Dio having tied Danny's mouth closed. Later when Jonathan travels to Ogre Street to search for the antidote, he sees a puppy being snatched away by a stray cat. Part 2, dogs actually get off easy, with the only 2 dogs appearing being Stroheim's dog in the manga, which nothing happens to, and the dog who is saved by cars, so the manga actually went out of its way to avoid hurting it. Part 3, though, is a different story, and is probably what most people think of when it comes to Araki not liking dogs. The first death here comes in the Yellow Temperance arc, when the dog Pokey is pulled apart by the stand. In the original English release of Part 3, this was actually censored to appear
Dang
less
it,
graphic.
I can't do overdrive.
Later, a dead dog is seen on the way to the village in the Justice arc. A couple more dogs appear in this arc, although they're actually long-dead corpses manipulated by Enya's stand ability. In the Death 13 arc, Kakyoin witnesses a dog die in his dream, and then sees the dead dog in real life due to Death 13's ability. Interestingly, this was also censored in the Old English manga, instead being poorly replaced by a giant rat. Later, the 2 dogs Chibi and Buchi are killed by Pet Shop. Finally is of course the most famous dog in JoJo, Iggy. Iggy died during the fight with Vanilla Ice when he sacrificed himself to save Polnareff. Part 4 doesn't get off to a good start with the pretty brutal death of a dog at the hands of Angelo as retaliation against the dog and owner after stepping in poop. A while later we also see Arnold, the ghost of a dog killed by Yoshikage Kira. However, you may be surprised
I couldn't get to see
that's
this
it.
death animation
That's
because she
actually
was
every
petrified.
dog to ever die in JoJo. Since then, it has not happened. Arnold debuted in the manga in September of 1993, meaning it has actually been over 30 years since a dog last died in the JoJo manga. Dogs didn't just stop appearing either. Part 4 had a ton of them, like Koichi's dog Police and the dog healed by Tonio. Dogs were also featured prominently in the final arcs of Part 5 and 6. Later parts also feature their fair share of dogs, and there's actually a lot of moments where they avoid danger happening around them. Most recently is Iwasuke from Part 8, a rock dog. He does get injured a bit, but he always ends up okay in the end. Even back in Part 3, which has the most dog deaths, there are still many dogs that appear which nothing happens to. JoJo Wiki helpfully counted all the dogs in JoJo and calculated the percentages they died at. Based on this, only 3 of the 9 parts have featured a dog's death. Part 1 has the worst ratio, with 3 dogs being shown and 2/3 of them dying. Part 3 is the one with the most deaths, although there are many more dogs shown, so the percentage is only in the 40s. And if we look at all the totals across the series, only about 18% of the dogs in JoJo meet an unfortunate end. So where exactly does this idea of Araki hating dogs come from? Well, for one, I think a lot of this arose from fans of the anime, and since most of these deaths are front-loaded into the beginning of JoJo, it makes it seem like it happens all the time, if those are the only parts of JoJo that you've seen. However, just because dogs die in the story doesn't mean Araki hates them, as is often claimed. So what exactly does Araki think of dogs? Well, Araki has actually spoken a lot about dogs. In the JoJonium